Okay, so now we've got our reference image at the side, which should kind of help us. We can move in and start to add the detail to the model. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just select the standard brush, make sure that I'm on freehand spray, and I'm just going to move in and start to define these muscles around here. Remember, I'm also using our illustration to make sure that I'm not sticking exactly to this photograph. But this gives us quite a good look at what's going on, especially around here. So I'm going to move in and start to put in my placement. Now I'm going to use my graphics tablet now to actually start to draw these in. So I've got add-on, I've turned that off, and I've got my Z intensity to about 42. Maybe a little bit less. I'm now going to start to just wipe in these details. Now I'm not worried too much about this top area. All I'm trying to do is get a little bit of definition around here. Again, we're kind of looking at this, seeing how far it comes over. If you look, it's about halfway between the elbow and the shoulder itself, which it's rising from. So I'm going to slowly start to put in more of these details in here, and I tell you what I might do is use the Damien standard brush to put these in. I think I'm also going to take my focal shift down, because I think at the moment what it's doing is actually too soft. You can use clay tubes, so I've taken my focal shift down, and as you can see, this gives me a much better angle here. Now I also want to put in this collarbone area, which is going to run across about here. So I'm starting to add those elements in as well, and basically I'm working my way around the model and trying to follow sort of the human form. I'm using Alt to make my inputs negative, and I'm bringing this up, and at the moment this is all quite harsh, but we're going to smooth it all out later. The most important thing to do is to get this general feeling. This is kind of like a negative bit where it would hit back. So as you can see, quite quickly you can start to put this shape and form in here, and we'll keep building up and building up, and we've actually got a muscle that runs down the side here. Now, not that he's got any muscle because he's metal, but it's really going to make a lot of difference to add these bits in when we put our metal frame over the top. It will just work better. So we've got the coming round there, we've got another muscle that sort of comes up and goes around this side. So all the time we've got the muscle on the top area here, just going to come around. So I'm going to leave you to it now, and show you what I've got to in the next lesson. You can see how I'm kind of building it up. Also round here we want to draw out there. You can basically look and see what I've kind of done in the next lesson. I don't need to show you every step here. I'll just show you how it is when I've finished doing all these muscle shapes. Remember also to continuously check it in flat shade as well, to see where it's a little bit too much over this area. But we do want to make sure that the model is over exaggerated, because it's metal, it's kind of Marvel, DC comic kind of attitude to it. Alright, I'll see you in the next lesson, but keep referring to your reference on this side, and of course your reference that you have on the other monitor. If you haven't got it on the other monitor, just keep flicking between them and eyeballing it, or if you want to, you could even bring the actual window down in size and view it that way as well. So it's up to you how you want to do that. And I'll see you in the next lesson, where I will have put in all of the details. I will not smooth it yet, I'll show you that in the next lesson.